Hey, good afternoon. It's Chief T, and it is after 3. Hey, it's another beautiful day. It's another great day. Hey, I'm going to be bringing some topics that most people just don't talk about. Most people just aren't taught. And, most soldiers just don't know. I've been challenged by one of my mentors to actually talk about the ABC. So I've been doing 26 days of ABC challenge as it relates to money, your mindset, and your finances. And so today, I believe, man, I don't even know if I did the math right. I believe it's day 22, 23. I do know what the letter is today, and that letter is the W. And, off the top of the dome, when we talking about money, you would think I would say wealth. So I'm going to go ahead and hit it up. Wealth. When you have a mindset of wealth, you got to think about, what that really means. And it doesn't always mean money. But for this purposes, we want to talk about money. Rich is not the same as being wealthy. Being rich is not the same as being wealthy. Making a lot of money means that you're rich. But wealth means that your money makes a whole lot more money for you. And most wealthy people understand tax laws. Most wealthy people understand that your money has to be on assignment and work for you, you not work for it. See, rich people have high-paying jobs. They go to school, they get good grades, they get a good-paying job, 6 figures, 7 figures jobs, but they don't have the cash flow to go along with it. See, that's rich, but that's not wealthy. See, when you're wealthy, you have assets generating income for you and turning over to where you're building generational wealth. So you got to understand that. You got to have the right mindset in order to accumulate wealth. This is not something you just fall into. See, a lot of people can win the lottery and become rich, but they will never become wealthy without the right mindset in order to have their money continue to work for them. You got to understand that. But another word to think about is wrong. Not everybody is wrong for the way they think. What we have to understand is we have to be able and willing to expand our mindset as it relates to finances. Too often we shade people or push them out the way or think that they are not worthy of giving us advice, sound advice, because we just were taught wrong. We taught that, by the way someone looks, where they come from, they only know certain things. That's the wrong framework of thinking. You got to have a different mindset. Man, I keep talking about mindset, but mindset was in. We talked about that a long time ago. You got to have the wisdom to understand how to manage your finances. One of the wisest men in the world is King Solomon. He had the most wealth recorded in history, in my opinion, in the great book, that Bible, that Bible, and with his wealth, he had to manage it properly, and that's why the Lord blessed him with it, because today's Wednesday. I'm about to go to disciple group, but the Lord blessed him very well because he had the wisdom to manage it. See, you gotta have a mindset to manage that money. You gotta be wise, not just in your own ways, but you gotta seek His understanding and definitely get the knowledge that you need to govern your finances well. Wisdom is knowledge applied. And the experience builds up over years and over time of applying that knowledge. You can't be wise in your own eyes. You have to learn from other people who are more wise than you are. And so, I just got to say, you got to be in the Word. You definitely got to be in the Word. The Word is a light unto your feet, a lamp unto your path. And when you follow it, you can build the wealth. The Word teaches us very clearly. And I know I'm in uniform. Hey, Bob, you going to get this Word today. But you got to understand that Word teaches us everything we need to do to be successful. Basic instructions before leaving Earth. It's a cliche that we use acronyms and all this stuff, but it means a whole lot. If you study the Word, you will find that you will find yourself approved to know what it is that you need to do in order to become wealthy. But I also got to say, you got to worship Him. Worship the King of Kings of all kings, and He would definitely shower you down with blessings. And, to be wealthy, you got to understand, and you got to have a right relationship with God. You got to have it. You got to have it. There's no way around it. But wealth is accumulated for those that seek it. You can't expect to get wealthy without first focusing on why you want to become wealthy. See, that makes you worthy of the blessings that God wants to bless you with, because He knows you're going to use it right. He knows you're going to be a good steward of His Word, but not only His Word, but His riches and His wealth. You know, you got to understand this. You can own a cattle on 1,000 hills he owns, and you don't think he wants you to have at least one of the hills? That just don't make sense. You know, too many people, Christians, military, whatever, think that we're supposed to live bummed out. You know, when you know your purpose and you know your why on being on earth, you can change your whole lifestyle. Your whole lifestyle. See, my purpose is helping as many people as often as possible. That's my why. And when you understand your why, the how just flows out of you. The how just flows up. When you follow in the word, everything just flows because you follow in the right guidance. You got to understand that. When you write the vision, it just, everything just lines up perfectly, you know. But you got to have the wisdom to understand that everything that you want has to line up with his purpose for your life. You got to understand it. You know, when you write things down, you remember it, or at least I remember it a whole lot better. And it pushes me closer to my goals. You know, the vision has to be narrow, but your dreams can be wide. You know, have big dreams, but laser focused vision, and you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to. All I can say is that, you know, wealth is possible, but it's only possible for those that seek it and use wisdom and gain an understanding on how to keep it. You know, I understand that, you know, when you surround yourself with the right people, everything just continues to unfold. Blessings continue to unfold because you're learning new things, you're applying new things, and it's just a wonderful feeling to know, and it's worthwhile to know that at the end of the day, you've done what you were supposed to do on this earth, and it just makes it all the merrier. So, hey, all I got to say, you know, today is a little bit different. It's more so mindset than money, but you got to understand the right mindset will push you into the right status as it relates to your finances. So, hey, this is Chief T. It's been After 3. I'm about to get to my disciple group. Shout out to Live Oak Church, Pastor Aaron, and his First Lady. I'm about to get it on tonight. Hey, tonight's going to be great. And when the window of opportunity comes, you got to take it. You know, there's not one opportunity I've not taken or jumped on that just made sense, you know, and this makes sense. It makes sense to surround yourself with successful people and build your wealth. So, hey, peace.